if you have kids and you're about, if you're a mom or a dad about to serve dinner for your kids, one of the things that you say to them when you find them running to the cookie jar before dinner is you say, don't fill up on that. We're just about to have dinner, right? Okay. Don't fill up on all that junk because I'm going to serve you real food in just a moment. So it's a warning because you know if they fill up on the wrong stuff, they will not be hungry for the right stuff, correct? Okay. Are you hearing me today? Okay. So if you fill up on the wrong stuff, you'll not be as hungry for the right stuff in your life, okay? And the reason that a lot of people suppress their hunger for God is they try to suppress their hunger for God by filling their life with all kind of other gods, other things in their life, okay? By a God, I mean anything that you worship or that you give allegiance to above God, that you look to as your source of happiness, that you look to for fulfillment in your life, whatever you're looking to as your primary source of allegiance and fulfillment, that is your God. And the Bible warns us over and over again about this word that I'm going to connect here with this concept, and that is the word idolatry. And that's what it involves. That's what's involved here. Idolatry is worshiping anything other than the one true God. Now, as soon as I use the word idolatry, many times we our minds go to think about these little statues that people bow down to, made of gold or silver or wood or whatever it might be. But this is not the reality of idolatry. It may have been in some cultures. It may still be in some cultures today. But idolatry is all about, again, replacing the one true God with little gods in your life that cannot satisfy you. Take a look at what, again, Paul says in Romans chapter 1, beginning in verse 21. Yes, they knew God, but they wouldn't worship him as God or even give him thanks. They began to think up foolish ideas of what God was like. And as a result, their minds became dark and confused, very similar to what's going on in our world today. Claiming to be wise, they instead became utter fools. We read that a moment ago. And instead of worshiping the glorious, ever-living God, they worshiped idols. And then he describes in the culture that he was in that day, idols made to look like mere people and birds and animals and reptiles. We can fashion idols out of pretty much anything. Amen. Anything that you put before God, you fashioned an idol. And I will tell you something, idolatry isn't a denial of God. It is a replacement of God with other things that will never satisfy you.